Hello, Fearless Gamers, and welcome to another video blog here on Fearless Games. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back, continuing our playthrough of Pacific Drive. So, what I've done is I've researched insulated bumpers and insulated headlights. So now the bumper and headlights should protect, except for that one, should be protected by from electricity. So now basically it's like one half of the car is protected for radiation, the other half is protected by electricity effects. So hopefully we can have a good time there. Did I install? Man, it's been a while since I checked this out. And nope, didn't install anything in there. I thought I did. We researched some more items. I added more lockers to the shop. I also upgraded some tools and upgraded my clothing, and that's been about it. So in this playthrough we are going to be going to the Red Meadows Research Facility. For my understanding, in our last playthrough, the Oppie's husband's what's the word I'm looking for? Partner, partner. They were looking into stuff with the anomaly, and the research notes that we found seems to tie to this guy, and he might have been hiding something about what he and Oppie's husband were working on. So we are going to go investigate. So we're probably going to take E5 to E2 to F2 over into that section, just so I can pick up some stuff along the way. Got some instability going on there, so not sure how this is going to work, but we will find out and see how this goes. A little bit of a hiccup here. Car flipped over, so let's teleport it back here. That does kill the battery, so buy a lot. Okay, I don't even know what happened there. So let's see if we can find any useful buildings in the area before we move on to the next zone. These places are usually full of good stuff. Not today. Alright, here we are in the next junction zone. Thankfully, managed to get through fairly unharmed. Got some sort of quirk where that door keeps popping open. It's whenever the wiper blades turn on. Alright. Made it through this junction. Now we're gonna head on to the next one. Okay, which could go up there. Let's see. And anchor. No, sorry. Just a regular anchor. We're gonna go straight here. Alright, and this is where that professor's lab should be. So let's see what we got here. If I haven't mentioned it yet, yeah, I found I upgraded to a plasma cutter. It cuts through everything a lot faster. This one looks like it's a big one. Ah. Should be safe for now. Here. Where's the tourist that threw this at me? I don't like that I don't see him. Okay. Ooh, hello? You are new. What are you? There we go. Ooh. I'll take that. Ooh, tree candy. So interesting that out here, like, you know, more of the harder to find resources. Ah! What are you? Oh, you're dead. That's what you are. Okay. Oh, that ain't good. You're flat. Ah, get away from me. I think that's the game telling me I overstayed my welcome.
Dr. K's access records were coded to the lab that used to be here.
I'm feeling less optimistic by the second. Not a scour this place clean.
Something's here. We just can't see it.
Oh, following a hunch. Not your usual MO, Uppy.
No, but being suspicious of order is.
Please tell me I have enough. Hey, seems like we have to make our way that way, so... Ooh, there's stuff in there. Hey, anything down there? So look at and oh, what's that? Oh, that's something. Guess we're going that way. Yeah. I guess we're going a little further off and then we'll find the road later down. Oh, yep, that's a hole.
Whoa, driver, hang on. Where are you going? That should have been the end of the facility.
According to the blueprints, anyway.
Not sure if that raining inside is supposed to be atmospheric or it's a glitch. Oh, what do we have here?
Security protocol activated. Scan all the security credentials immediately.
Well. After all these years, and Anna still has something to hide. We're definitely onto something now.
Can we get up there?
Find down there, scan and transmit it back to us. We'll work on disengaging the security protocol.
No?
Okay, here's something. This thing in the deep zone, they called it the well.
Oh, fantastic. Tobias, run those reports through the decryptor and see what you can find.
Go this way. Really keep the front up and good because that takes the brunt of most attacks. Okay.
And you're all clear.
Give us a moment. We'll let you know what we found in all this data. You can make your way back to the auto shop after you're done scouring the place. And driver? Thank you. Oh, you'll like this, Tobias. Your remnant origin story, if you will.
So let me guess. You're about to ruin a good urban legend with a bunch of sides.
Fine, I'll read this one myself. Nice work, driver. We'll review these and summarize our findings after. These lab notes are complete gibberish.
What about these diagrams, though? It looks like he was trying to convey something.
You can admire the doctor's newfound art skills all you want. You won't find anything useful in them.
Okay, yeah.
This is a decrypted record of the accident. Poppy, are you sure you want to hear this? It's got details about Alan's final moments.
It's been over 30 years. I've passed, Reddy. Go on, driver. Keep snooping and see what else you can find. Alan's lab notes. Maybe my late husband sent us something useful from the grave after all.
There it is. Ooh. Alright, now we will make our way towards the exit and see what's next, what the game has in store for us next. Hopefully this isn't a get out of Dodge fast situation that they're going to throw me in. But if they do, pretty healthy car. Actually, I should probably charge the battery just in case. Okay, full battery. Essentially full armor. Full anchor energy. Alright, let's see what's in store for us next. See if we can get that small anchor energy.
Driver, you hit the jackpot. We've got a lead on what you're heading toward in the deep zone. Tobias, give us the rundown about the well.
Otter classified it as a hotspot of ultra-high energy gamma radiation. Its eruptions were spontaneous, and ultimately Otter made no conclusion about what caused it, when it would blow, or how destructive it would be. Otter, of course, wanted to control this bottomless well of energy. So they brought in Dr. K and Alan to research activation and containment. They discovered a way to reliably trigger the well, and that was the remnants.
And that's what the remnants have been leading people towards. The well.
Think that I have to do this every time.
This second report's a good one. Ready to hear where the remnants came from? The original remnants were created in Dr. K's lab. They aimed to create a trigger for activating the well by infusing objects with a carefully calibrated liquid, ones that share a resonant frequency.
Yeah, just get to the good stuff.
You know, you'd be a much better ghost hunter if it weren't for that unfortunate attention span. Reading this makes it obvious how the remnants ended up in the
kick out of that one. I'll tell him later.
I've reviewed Dr. K's lab notes. Now we know what he was doing in that lab after the accident. Spinning his stars for years.
His injuries were real. Dr. K's radiation exposure should have been fatal.
And the minute he could stand on his feet again, Arda shuttled him right back to his lab and bit the monkey to dance.
They allowed him to carry on in the hopes that he would reproduce anything useful. He worked for 2 whole years before they quietly retired him from his post.
Can't sorry we scrambled your brain. Here's your pension. Bye. You've got that accident record ready, Tobias? It's time.
Okay, then. September 14, 1961. Arda's finalized report on what happened that night.
Dr. K and Alan were testing the activation potential of lab-created remnants. That night was a run-of-the-mill remnant test. Nothing out of the ordinary. The remnant in question was a tungsten cube. At 3:23 a.m., the cube was brought towards the well. The well reacted at nominal levels. However, at the 500-meter distance, the cube was sucked into the well and triggered the gamma ray surge. The energy output continued ramping up, and at 15 seconds, showed no signs of stopping. Then, Alan...
Go on. I can handle it.
Dr. K testified that Alan engaged the suppression protocol, then the kill switch, both of which failed. Dr. K ordered Alan to get to safety, but Alan insisted on staying at the controls. Only when he flipped the radiation polarity did the energy output plateau, then collapse back into itself. Alan's gamma radiation exposure was fatal due to his proximity to the well. If it weren't for him, the entire zone might have gone under.
That's who Alan was. Loyal until the very end.
I'm sorry, Uppy.
I'd expect nothing less from him.
Okay, here I am. I hate that I have to keep doing this to get these, what
Once
looks
that car
to
hits the
be...
well, we can expect another gamma ray eruption. We'll need a way to cut it off. And I may have found the answer in Alan's lab notes. His work on that suppression technique was top-notch.
What's interesting is Dr. K and Alan didn't know any more than we do now.
There it is.
They had no conclusions about what the well is.
Or what the remnants did. Or how they interacted with this well. Maybe they're ladles that will scoop out a metered amount of gamma radiation. Maybe they trigger an eruption that we can't stop and will destroy the zone if we get it too close.
That's a hell of a range. What are we going to do?
We keep going.
But if it's an eruption...
I already sacrificed the Olympic Peninsula once for tech. How many chances for total and utter fallout does a gal get in her life, huh?
In another life, we would have made a fantastic team.
In no universe would I not have murdered you in your sleep.
Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, here we go. We're going to make it. We're going to make it up. Apparently the tire's flat. It's alright, we'll make it. Because because it's right there. Little airborne. There we go. We're going. Alright, we made it back, with the car relatively unharmed. And we should have a lot of unstable energy now. 3.4. Huh, would have thought I would have had more.
Easy peasy.
Except for the issue of the old wall.
Right, yeah. That. You got some genius idea up your sleeve, huh?
Is that how you think it works? That scientists conjure up genius at will?
Well, yeah. Do you?
Well, in this case I do. But don't expect it to work like that every time. Driver, the quarantine checkpoints will be the best way through the old wall, but they're death traps in their own right. But I designed something to help. Check out the blueprints I sent over.
Okay. Limb shield.
Took up residence in the crossing points. It's not enough to have a shield. The shield itself needs to be shielded.
The energy drain on that shield is massive. It won't last you more than 5 seconds.
Yes, and?
You'll need to recharge on the go, but the deep zone's grid is completely dark.
You know, what if we could reroute our power into the deep zone? But we'd need to jumpstart the network somehow.
That car is basically the world's most overpowered electromagnet on wheels. The driver induces a current, then you open the electrical floodgates.
They'd have to induce the current the entire way through the old wall while making the crossing and maintaining speed.
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe the driver and that car's got what it takes by now, then go back to hunting ghosts. We've got a job to do here.
This could work. Are you in, Francis?
I don't know.
Look, we have a real chance of losing everything at the old wall. I'd like to not fail this far along.
How can we know this will work?
We don't. That's how science works. We form a theory, and we test it, and we fail. And fail, and fail, and only sometimes do we succeed.
Come on, Francis. Please?
Fine. I'll do it.
All right. The team is assembled.
Driver, get on with building that limb shield. We'll work on spinning up the power grid in the meantime.
And okay, so that's where we will leave off here tonight. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, click that little like button, and hit the bell icon so you get informed when more of these videos come out. If you have any tips or tricks you want to give me, feel free to drop a comment. What are your thoughts on the game is also drop a comment, tell us what you think about this game. And once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time, Fearless Gamers, take care.